The game we're going to play today originally came out in Asia and Europe under the name 4Story, but just a week ago it came out here officially in the United States under the name Gates of Andaron. Why is it always burning gates? Oh well. When you start the game, you can choose to fight for one of two nations. And when you choose your character, there's 3 different species to choose from: a human, the little fairies, and the cat creatures. And they're the same on both sides. So there's male and female, and then there's 6 different classes you can choose from. Kind of reminds me of another game. Oh well. I decided to be one of the cat warriors, because I mean, really, when you get the chance to be an 8-foot-tall cougar with a sword, you take it. I'm going to head on over here to the head of the starter town to pick up my first quest. There's a lot of text here, and I found myself not reading them. Instead, up the top is a very quick summary, so I just normally read that. It was a pain for me, because the first couple quests were go and meet the vendors, and they gave you a full set of armor, piece at a time. I would have rather have earned the armor doing other kinds of quests, but that's how this game starts. Eventually you get out into the field.
Do you really wish to be a strong soldier?
And this guy gives you a quest, as well as some instructions, that's good, to go kill some creatures. So, at least it isn't slimes off the beginning, so we'll take care of these big whatever they are. I've got a couple warrior attacks, including a slash. And also, as a warrior, I have a bow and arrows. So once I collect up these goods, I can drag or pull enemies towards me so I don't have to worry about mobbing later on. The scenery is pretty nice. You can see such things like this big stone golem behind me that kind of add character to the game. But overall, it's just your generic forest. When you reach level 4, there's 3 skill trees that you can work up. You're going to pay gold as well as skill points to earn them. And as a warrior, you also have to have certain weapons equipped in order for certain spells, certain abilities to work. At level 7, you can get a whole new set of armor, but I found because you can't keep your character window and the store window open at the same time, I had to keep switching back and forth to find out the stats and skills of all my items. Back out in the field, there's some enemies to fight, including some werewolves. But eventually you are gonna die, and I just pointed this out because it looks very familiar. I don't know where I've seen this before. At a certain point in the game, I think level 10, you have the ability to teleport, and I teleported to, I guess, the local magical city. This is supposed to be the big city of this nation, and I'm not wholly impressed by it so far. I guess even vacations have to end, and it's back out into the fields. This time, goblins. One of my biggest problems with the game so far is that it's very linear. There's a couple towns scattered about, and a path that runs between canyons between them. And you get a few quests to fight monsters here, return to town, and then you get some more quests to fight monsters here. You basically progress down this path step by step, fighting monsters of increasing difficulty. There's really no room for exploration, there's no room for finding little nooks and corners. You're gonna hit every one of these little battlegrounds on your way down this path. You don't have much choice in the matter. I guess this wouldn't be so much of an issue if everything in this zone didn't look the same. I mean, I've seen this building 10 times before. Oh well, at least there's some quest givers that give repeatable quests to keep you moving forward. Except this guy, he's given level 14 quests, and I'm still at a level 12. When I bring up the world map, not only does it show me a bunch of zones, but it shows me the nations. Right now there are 2, but there's a 3rd listed that'll probably be added later on. I guess if you're a higher level character, you can actually fight over control of some of these regions, which gives kind of a neat war factor that kind of blends Perfect World and Warcraft together. Since I decided I'm going to run to the next zone and show you what it looks like, I figured it would be a good idea to show you the store. You can use real-world money to buy things for the game, but it's not cheap like buying armor or swords. About the only thing you can buy right now are double EXP potions and mounts. It's a shame that there isn't at least one free mount in this game. I'm almost to the border of the next zone to the north, and... whoa, that was anything but a smooth transition. Oh well. Apparently this zone is a swamp region, and it's populated by giant red Technicolor trees. Well, there is some variety from the forest that I was just in, and looking at the map, it does seem like this zone opens up, so there'll probably be more chance for exploration. Although, with level 40 monsters running around, I'm probably not going to be here anytime soon. Ah well.